What's up, collective? All right, my name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader. We'll save this incense for the end. We might even do some affirmations. We haven't done that in a while. All right, so I'm going to bring you guys a collective reading. All right. So this is this is like the lover's journey. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, the Fool is not out here, but I'm getting that kind of energy is like there's a feeling of foolishness. I think it's a feeling seen in like your failures, like it's a perception, but like, you know, you're feeling, it's feeling like you're being seen in that way. It's like, I think it's just I think it's a personal, it's a mental thing. It's like you don't want to be a fail. Like you have a strong like need to prove yourself or something. And so you don't want to be seen as a mistake maker, but like, I think it's just a process of like, maybe it's a feeling of shame, because I think it's like, once you like, there will probably be those people who like never, you know, that's like definite like textbook narcissism. It's like you never let your vulnerabilities be seen, or you never, even if you make a misstep, nobody knows about it or whatever. Like you always have somebody to cover your trail, your tracks, or cover your whatever. And I always, like, all of the people, anybody who I've ever like gotten inspiration from is like people who could be honest about their struggles. I mean, I struggle with that too. Like, it depends. Certain L's are harder to take than others. That's how it's been for me. Like, so obviously there's things outside of your control, and then there's like other things that were like, I could forgive myself more easily or just face it, whereas other things were harder. Like, I'm really hard on myself about the anger. Like, I don't want to lose emotional control, and like that one's really hard for me. But there's other ones that I'm like, yeah, like I'm fucking broke. Like, I don't know, it's not like a weird thing for you to talk about, whereas other people are very embarrassed about it. So I mean, I do get bothered by it, but okay. So that's kind of the top energy that I'm getting. So I think there's a bit of a fear that you think that somebody's going to use that weakness against you, but I think that you're going to find it to be something different. I think you're going to find that you're going to be supported by the right people. There might be new people that come in that you realize like, those old friends suck because they didn't support you in like your lowest moments. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, because it's just Three of Cups reversed. So it's almost like these people that have been in your life might have been people that would kick you while you're down or laugh at you, because they're a karmic energy, as opposed to like, now you're realizing that now the universe is bringing you people that are going to be right there. And they're like, yeah, man, like I fucking been there multiple times. You know, maybe not, but like, yeah, a lot of times that's what happens, is you realize that it's like, there's more. It's almost like I don't know if it's more people, but there's a higher like value. There's like a higher like, I'm gonna get squirrely now. I'm gonna get sidetracked. You'll just see it will touch you in a way that you didn't expect. And it's because it shifts your perspective. It changes your mind frame on things. It's really cool. Because that's also, it's here with this justice and the moon. So I think that all kind of goes together, where it's like you're starting to like break this mold and allow yourself to be seen in some of these ways. And you're realizing that there are going to be those people who make fun of it, and that's never going to go away. Like, I don't know, like, there's always going to be bullies, and there's always going to be karmics, you know, in a sense. Like, sometimes acknowledging that helps, just because it's like a lot of the world, like, is just I don't know, nothing's coming to me like how to describe that. Like, it's just, my Neptune is like, whoa, I'm trying to bring it back. I'm trying to ground. I'm like wanting to float away. Is fine with the fake, I guess, or is just never wants to get out of the keeping up with the Joneses kind of vibe. But then there's a lot of people who are like, want something more. Like, that's the other part, is that it's like, yeah, there's like the ugly and stuff like that, but to me the other aspect of it is, it's like, that's where like passion is, and connection to people, and like what else, like growth, and like letting go of like old beliefs that you don't need anymore and stuff like that. And it's like this, it's this freedom. Thank you. It's like this shedding and this freedom that comes with it. So it's actually, it's a very liberating, even though there's moments that you go through that are painful, or, are like scary, the vulnerable parts, like, but then once you get past that, you're like, yeah, this is cool. Like, this is way cooler. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so I think that you're starting, okay, thank you. You're starting to see a pattern in okay, I'm getting boundary work. I'm getting, there's a need for like you're starting to see a pattern of like, you're over giving, or you're not letting go of the burdens. You're not opening up to people around you to delegate or to let them help you or something like that. And when you do that, it all of these imbalances happen, whereas like your money, finances aren't balanced, and like your family life is like in turmoil, or like that. There's a pattern that you're starting to see now, where it's like the universe is like, that's what we're here for. Your guides are like, that's what we're here for. Like, we're here to help lessen the load, and that you're kind of starting to understand that, like, what your role is in all of this. So it's not that you're expected to like carry the weight of the world on your shoulders all the time, but you are learning how to shift your focus onto what is going to keep you happy, keep you like impassioned, and keep you from worrying about the material stuff. It's something about that. So there might be like an overthinking aspect. I definitely relate with that. Like, where you're like, you tend to get into this overthinking, because you're like, there's no way I can do it all and like manage it all and stuff. But I think you're just learning how that there's something about the letting go and the surrender of that's going to bring it back into balance. Okay, because it's here with this like freedom, but our Lovers is upright. But then there's, yeah, poverty. So, okay, and then the Magician. Okay. I think it's something about it's all kind of going together, where you're learning that okay, thank you. Wow, that's powerful. That your weaknesses are your strength. Because I think that there's a strong, because this 10 of cups being reversed to me feels like it feels like a focal point of like, you don't like that. Like, you want your tribe, you want your community, you want to work for this, you want to serve the community or something like that. So that might be the area that helps you to like figure out what you have to do to like keep that balanced. And I did work out, so there's not enough blood in my brain right now. I guess that's what happened. I sat down and my energy shifted really fast. Okay. Yeah, I think that there's kind of a transition that you're going through right now of allowing this shift of the way the universe is kind of wanting to support you. So that you can kind of allow these new people in. And I think that's going to help because we have the moon upright. So that's like you're keeping things close to your chest. So I think that's going to help you to feel like it's safe. I don't know if it's your secrets or it's just like your emotional waters, like your emotional state is going to feel like more, okay, thank you. They're giving it like your emotional state is going to feel more secure, but it's like you kind of have to, I guess you have to like accept the other things that are like imbalanced, because it's like if your finances aren't great or you're feeling like a lack of freedom, like I don't know what all the areas are, but it's like you're going to have to kind of accept that if you want to put the focus on keeping this emotional control or this kind of security around your emotions, and also wanting to have like this family tribal, like, they're giving me the word security again, because I'm trying to think of what that would be, like a secure family, like home situation. So it's sort of, it's just like you can't you might think that you're like all powerful, but it's like really, if you're too scattered, because they keep giving me something about boundaries. So it's like maybe you have the ability to multitask and juggle a lot of things, but that's not really like giving you this focus. And something about the emotions too is like it's overwhelming. So and I'm getting with this Lovers that like whatever is in your heart is what's like driving you. So I think trusting that is what's going to help you, like, because this is a bit scattered. It's kind of hard for me to even figure out where to focus the energy. But I think as well, the justice is here, is in like the divine, like your team is covering these people that want to like screw you over. I think maybe there's a little bit of that's showing that you're moving out of fear. But with this recklessness and the lack of freedom, or like desiring freedom, I think that part's going to be a challenge. But I think that whatever it is that you put what's in your heart and what you want to focus on is the things that will, whatever it is that brings you the most value is going to be, where you're going to want to focus your energy. Because I don't have the answers for the rest of this, as far as like if you're going to have a lot of support, or the money part, or the loneliness, or the freedom. I don't have answers for any of that, because those are all overturned. So there must be some reason that you like to be in this moon energy. It is a very mysterious kind of energy. So I'm just, they're giving me like trusting what's in your heart. Because I think too, like going forward, even in for myself as well, like working with the divine, you kind of have to keep accepting whatever God is like, whatever tower, like whatever he says, nope, that's a no. Because sometimes it's just like that's helped me with just random things, just like random jobs, and then it was just like it just kind of fell apart almost like as soon as it started, and I was like, okay, I don't feel like that was like my energy. Like it was like I don't think that was karma. Like it was, it's just like weird. Like I couldn't connect any of the dots. And then when I just kind of let it go, and I was like, well, I guess that wasn't meant to be. That really helps to not take stuff so personal. All right, so that one was a little bit scattered. The energy was a little scattered. So I hope that helps who needs it. I love you guys, and good luck.